Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 8, Episode 14. Let's get into the episode.
Try to shut down the SGC.
Consider your resignation accepted.
Oh god, are we gonna be dealing with this guy again?
Oh, please. I got enough on you to have you shot.
Bad news.
Shoot him.
You're out of scotch.
Well, if I'd known you were coming, I'd have hidden the good stuff.
Shoot him.
If you'd known I was coming, I doubt I'd made it through the door.
You just broke and entered. Shoot him.
Who are you calling?
Local sheriff's a friend of mine.
I may be disgraced, but I'm not wanted for any crimes.
You just broke and entered.
Breaking and entering?
Jack.
Shh. It's ringing.
Now you can listen to what I have to say. Oh, for God's sake. You need to start trusting me, Jack.
Why?
No, I really don't.
Yes, you really do. The fate of the planet depends on it.
I think we're good. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Don't worry guys, it's not plugged in. He still has pictures of his ex-wife
Got
and
3
son.
minutes
Like,
before I shoot you as an intruder.
he would still have pictures of his son, absolutely. Pictures of his
Same
ex-wife?
old Jack
I don't know.
Although I hear you're a general now. All right, then. Straight to the point. You want to take down the trust. I can help you.
I'm sorry, I must have missed an episode. I thought you guys were working together.
After I was forced to resign as vice president, my relationship with the organization changed.
Meaning you were no longer useful, so they kicked you out on your ass.
That's a rather crude way of putting it, but yes.
Why didn't they just shoot you?
Believe me, that was a consideration, which is why when they requested a meeting a few days ago, I suggested a nice public venue. They made me a very interesting offer. The trust wants me to arrange a meeting with General Miroslav Kiselev, the Russian defense minister.
I thought they already had connections with the Russian military.
This isn't just a connection.
You think they're trying to turn the Russians against us?
It's ambitious, I know, even for the trust. But from what I hear, after you put a crimp in their little plan
To be honest, him
symbiote
just being
poison
on
to
screen is
wipe
just
out the
bothering me.
Goa'uld,
And I
there's
literally
been a
just cannot
change
be
of
bothered.
attitude. They're no longer willing to stay in the shadows, bide their time. They want to make a direct grab for power.
Like, I'm getting really frustrated with this episode already.
And that's why I came to you.
I don't like his character.
Yes, you've always struck me as the hero type.
You may question my methods, but everything I did was for God and country. For the trust to ally themselves with a foreign power against the United States of America, well, that's just something I can't condone.
Kinsey, spare me the diatribe. They kicked you when you were down, and you want revenge. It's as simple as that.
The truth is, my motives are irrelevant. The trust has become an imminent threat to the sovereignty of this nation. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Is it possible Kinsey is simply lying?
That is always possible.
Has he asked for anything in return for the information?
Protection?
Makes sense. If he doesn't cooperate, the trust will kill him.
Maybe he should cooperate. Or this could be our chance to get somebody on the inside. Infiltrate the organization.
You want me to wear a wire?
That's the deal.
I am not a spy.
Think of it this way. If you don't do what they want, they'll kill you. If you don't do what we want, we'll let them.
Well, that's as good as pulling the trigger yourself. I thought Stargate Command didn't do that sort of thing.
Well, we're under new management.
Now, in the event that something does go wrong, I'd suggest we come up with a pre-established signal. Preferably a code word that'll let us know you're in trouble.
How about something simple like help?
How about something a little less obvious, like red?
Whatever.
Don't be too direct fishing for information. Let them do the talking.
Get out of my way. I know what to do.
What if he has to say the word red in conversation?
You're late. You're kidding, right?
Afraid no.
He's on the move.
Understood.
So how long is this sightseeing trip gonna last? We'll let you know.
Turned off the main road. Stopped.
This way.
Bob, good to see you again. Sorry about the blindfold.
Oh, hey.
What can we get you to drink?
He's in bloody everything.
What are you having?
Vodka tonic?
In that case, I'll have a scotch. No ice.
We're glad you finally agreed to a private meeting.
We were afraid you might be holding a grudge against us.
You mean because you abandoned me at the moment I needed you the most?
You were a liability, Bob. An embarrassment.
I think you've got that backwards. I was only forced to resign as vice president because they found out about my relationship with you.
Either way, you were no longer useful to us. You would have done the same.
We're losing video.
It's true,
Why?
we do need you, but not for what you think.
They're jamming us?
I don't know.
This is why we need you, Bob.
What the hell is going on here?
You're definitely jamming us. Tilk, we've lost audio. Move in.
You beamed out.
This is starting to become a habit. If the Alcash is in orbit, they must have fixed the cloak because SSN hasn't picked them up.
What about the locator beacons?
We're running a search through the NSA satellite system, but all they'd have to do to avoid detection is change the frequency. Odds are we're not going to find anything.
Well, the Pentagon's been apprised of the situation. They're launching Prometheus in about 4 hours. I want you on board.
Understood.
Sir, I've been going over the sensor logs from the last encounter between Prometheus and the Alcash. There were a few small anomalies emanating from the ship's position before it decloaked. They didn't register because we didn't know to look for them, but I could create a program that would key the sensors to those particular readings.
I was just going to suggest.
So we'd be able to detect a cloaked ship?
Well, it's not that simple. These anomalies are very difficult to detect. It might have just been a fluke that we picked them up the first time. The effect is also mimicked by certain types of cosmic radiation, but I still think it might improve our odds.
So instead of 1,000,000 to 1...
Maybe 10,000 to 1?
Improvement? Yeah.
I'll need a few hours to create the program.
Fine. I have to pick up my dry cleaning.
You're on a flight to Moscow in half an hour.
I am?
Yes, you are. Colonel Chekhov's people will meet you there. Will you please try to find out what the hell's going on? And if you get a chance, hook up with General Kiselev.
Hi, I'm here to see Captain Voronkov.
There is no Captain Voronkov here.
Oh.
I am Captain Voronokova, Daria Voronkova. You must be Daniel Jackson.
Sorry, I was told I would be meeting Colonel Chekhov's right-hand man. Naturally,
For my part, I expected a drab, pasty-faced, middle-aged academic. I, too, am pleasantly surprised.
Oh, your English is excellent.
Спасибо. And how was your Russian?
Я, конечно, понимаю, но не очень. У меня нет практики.
Okay, we stick to English then. I will be your guide. Whatever you wish to do while you are in Moscow, you will ask me first. I will take care of it. If you desire to meet with anyone, I will arrange it for you. If you go out on your own, I cannot protect you. Lie to me or attempt to mislead me, and I will not protect you.
Okay.
Have you eaten a proper lunch?
I had something on the plane.
Then the answer is no. Good. I know a restaurant around the corner that serves the best sallow in Moscow.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of sallow.
You will acquire taste.
Черт!
Товарищ полковник.
Этот американец, который хочет видеть генерала Киселева.
Так точно.
Он задержан для допроса. И взять его!
What's going on?
I don't know. Товарищ полковник, могу я знать, что происходит?
Нет.
Don't worry, Daniel. I'll find out what's happening.
General?
Colonel! I was hoping you could shed some light on the situation here. We can't seem to get a straight answer from your government.
Well, the information coming out of Moscow is guarded at best. Russian military is increasing its alert status because they think the American administration has been compromised.
Dr. Jackson, sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem. You want to tell me what's going on?
All in good time. Please roll up your sleeve.
Why?
You're kidding.
Either you cooperate or we will take it by force.
Is this a normal part of your interrogation procedure?
Depends what you wish to know. In this case, it will answer a very specific question.
What question? Ow?
Немедленно сделать анализ.
What's going on?
Why do you wish to see General Kiselov?
I think I'd rather explain it to General Kiselov.
That's not going to happen. You see, earlier today, we managed to uncover a plot against the general's life. Luckily, we captured the assassin before he could make his move. I believe you know him.
Kinsey.
Robert Kinsey, former Vice President of the United States of America.
That's insane. Why would Kinsey want to kill General Kiselov?
Kinsey isn't exactly himself these days.
By stopping me, you have only delayed the inevitable. Your world is doomed.
This would be a new development. Or
How could Kinsey have become a Goa'uld?
$5 says Carter
So
has a
what-
theory.
recognized, maybe.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Huh?
According to Toker Intelligence, the Trust launched at least 2 poison attacks against Goa'uld-occupied worlds after we took back the gate. That means they had to leave the relatively safe confines of the solar system and head out into the galaxy, where they ran the risk of being killed or captured.
What are you suggesting?
Any Goa'uld who got his hands on them would have discovered pretty quickly that they belonged to a top-secret organization with high-level connections to some of the most powerful governments and institutions on this planet, including the SGC, Area 51, and maybe even the ancient outpost in the Antarctic.
You think they have been taken as hosts and sent back to Earth?
I think it's possible. They could have brought dozens, maybe even hundreds of symbiotes back with them. By now, the entire Trust could have been taken over.
But why would the Goa'uld want to assassinate General Kiselov?
We don't know for sure that was the plan, but if Carter's right, Kinsey might have been trying to get a snake into Kiselov's head.
It makes sense. From Kiselov, it's one step up to the president of Russia.
How do we know he didn't succeed?
Kinsey never met with the general. He was arrested before he had the chance.
Well, my government feels that it is the American administration that has been infiltrated by the Goa'uld. And they are insisting that everyone in key positions, including the president, must submit for testing.
Not gonna happen.
Well, then we have a problem.
Thank you for getting me out of there.
It wasn't easy. Even after your blood test came back negative, they still wanted to hold you.
Yeah, I know a lot of trust and goodwill to spare right now, I guess. Listen, I need to talk to the Goa'uld.
I'll see what I can do.
Спасибо, мы позовем тебя, когда надо.
So what should I call you?
You are unworthy to speak my name.
So I'm guessing you work for the System Lords, am I right? No, you're not working for Ball. He's too busy conquering the galaxy to bother with an unimportant planet like Earth. Gotta hand it to you, though. Your territories are falling one by one, your troops are in full retreat, and you still find the time to come and try and destroy little old us. Captain Vernikova thinks it's a petty need for revenge for all the trouble we've caused you over the years. Sort of a last-ditch attempt to take us with you before Baal finishes you off. I told her the System Lords aren't that pathetic, are they?
You are the one who is pathetic. You will die never knowing our true purpose.
So there is a hidden agenda. Making progress now, aren't we?
The Chinese are refusing to back down, and gosh and golly, go figure, we're picking up increased chatter from within Russia.
I'm still waiting to hear back from my contacts in Moscow.
And I just talked to the Joint Chiefs. We're going to DEF CON 2.
You know, I'm sure if we put our heads together, we'd come up with a dozen reasons why you'd want to wipe us out. Most important being the ancient weapon that you know we possess. I'm sure the System Lords think that if they can get us to wipe ourselves out, that they can just step right in and take it. They're probably right. But what I don't understand is you. Why are you so willing to sacrifice yourself?
I assure you, I have no intention of dying on this miserable planet.
You're in Russian Defense Headquarters. Primary target. If you do succeed in starting a nuclear war, you're going to die right along with the rest of us. Unless there's something I'm missing.
You should return to your homes and say farewell to your loved ones. Your gods have deemed you to be unworthy, and the hour of reckoning is at hand.
Come on. I mean, next to slaughtering innocents, gloating is what you guys are all about. It must be just killing you just sitting there not bragging about your brilliant plan.
We have to get out of here now.
Why, what is it?
They're coming for us.
Who?
You are too late.
Ты dude by что ты делаешь?
Мы по команде генерала Киселева. Отойди от заключенного.
Sorry guys, gotta go.
Okay.
What is the meaning of this?
Dr. Jackson, welcome aboard the Prometheus.
Any luck finding the Alkesh?
None. Maybe he can help us.
I think not.
If you do not cooperate, I will kill you.
Don't you realize what you have done? The Russians already suspect that you've been compromised by the Goa'uld. As far as they know, you helped me to escape. You've done more to convince them than I ever could.
I just got word. The Russians have gone to a state of full military preparedness. As of this moment, we're at DEFCON 1.
Okay. I'm not feeling this one. I don't know. Like, they're like amping it up, like, you know, DEFCON 1. Like, I just start feeling it. I don't know.
You have no choice but to return me immediately.
Yeah, see, that's the part I don't understand. The whole time you were down there, you were doing your best to start a nuclear war, even though you were right in the line of fire. Now you want to go back? You know someone on the inside, someone who can protect him.
Who is it?
I have nothing more to say to you.
Take him to the brig.
We are in position. Have they detected our presence? No. Very well. Destroy the ship. They have superior shields. If we do not succeed with the first salvo, we will be at a disadvantage. So long as he is in their hands, he remains a liability. We have no choice.
The hell was that?
We're under attack.
Shields up!
Shields are down to 40%. We've lost starboard engines.
Transfer power to port engines. Give me evasive maneuvers. Bring all weapon batteries online.
This is Sergeant Larson.
Go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Prisoner escaped.
All right, Will.
I've been going over everything we have on General Kiselev, and I found this. Colonel Ruslan Chernovshev was Kiselev's chief of staff, his right-hand man. 3 years ago, he was involved in a plot to sell a captured symbiote to elements of the Trust. That means the Trust had a direct connection to Kiselev. He was just a pretext to justify this confrontation by making them think that we'd been compromised.
So, if the Trust had access to Kiselev, then he could have been compromised as well.
This is a file photo of General Kiselev taken 3 years ago. This was taken less than a week ago during a speech he gave at the General Staff Academy. Notice the difference?
One's in black and white.
Glasses.
We know that symbiotes have healing power. They can cure a host body of any number of physical shortcomings, including bad eyesight.
That's it? Did it occur to you that he might be wearing contacts?
Sir, I realize it's not a lot to go on.
Have you heard of laser surgery?
Sir...
No, wait. Colonel Carter is right. General Kiselev suffered from glaucoma. His vision was extremely poor. There is no possibility he could have read from a prepared statement without his glasses.
Sir, I think Kiselev's a Goa'uld. I think he has been all along.
Run out of bullets here.
Crap.
Mr. President, can you hear me?
Colonel Chekhov, this is highly irregular.
Yes, sir, but these are highly unusual circumstances.
Agreed. Is General O'Neill there with you?
I'm here, Mr. President.
It's good to speak with you again. Although you understand at the moment, I cannot trust anything you say.
Yeah, about that. It's true there has been a Goa'uld infiltration, but it's not on our side. It's on yours.
What is it exactly that you are saying?
Let me put it this way, sir. The last time you saw General Kiselev, did you happen to notice if he was wearing his glasses?
I'm pleased you were able to use my diversion to free yourself. Do you think I'm a fool? You tried to destroy the ship because you thought I would reveal information about you. Of course not. We were merely...
Open fire all batteries!
Yes, sir.
We're sending you the relevant documents now, Mr. President. Proof of Colonel Chernovshev's prior relationship with the Trust. Plus a list of generals who are willing to support you should you decide to move against General Kiselev.
I must say, I'm not sure what to make of all of this.
Well, you could start by trusting us.
And if you have been compromised by the Goa'uld, I would be standing down my forces with the Americans in position to launch an immediate attack.
Sir, we both know neither side can win outright with a first strike. And that's the whole point. The Goa'uld don't want a winner. They want us to destroy each other.
We believe their ultimate goal is to get their hands on the ancient weapon in Antarctica.
NPIC is reporting visuals from Russian missile site 537. Silo doors are open. Evidence of a firefight on the ground.
Oh my God.
What happened?
We lost the connection. The line is down.
Sir, the Alcash is no longer making evasive maneuvers or returning fire. We have a clear shot.
Stand by.
They're powering weapons.
Take them out.
Target destroyed.
Give me Washington.
General, wait.
We're out of time, Colonel.
Please.
Sir, NPIC is reporting new visuals at 537. Silo doors are closing.
Russian bombers are turning around and returning to base. They're standing down.
Okay. I don't know, man. Hey, what's up, you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. That was Stargate Season 8, Episode 14. That's a bit of a boring episode for me, I don't know. Maybe it was like thrilling and epic for you guys, but for me, not so much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.